Hello, hello, and welcome to A Life More Boaty. We are here today at the Düsseldorf Boat Show with the lovely people from Rhea, from the beautiful La Rochelle region in the south of France, to have a look at the Rhea 34 trawler. This is beautiful. For starters, look at that entry point on the bow. The other interesting thing is that if you get the twin engine variant, which this isn't, so this obviously is a single engine, and we will have a look at the engine bay in a moment, but you can see it's a fully protected prop and stern gear. If you have twin engines, you effectively have one of those up here and another one the other side, so that means you can beach the boat and effectively run it aground without doing any damage to your stern gear. Oh, so before I trip over myself, let's go and have a look on board. I'll say these are made in the south or southwest France region of La Rochelle. Bear with me while I just clip this back in. And this is a premium boat. This is, if you think of a Swift Trawler 34, this is like a Swift Trawler 34, but just so much better quality and some really clever design ideas. Similar format where you've got the drop down bathing platform, and you can see here there is fender poles either side, so you can slide those out to winch your fender up, but equally if you're not using them, you can push them up vertically out the way. Really deep side decks on both sides that run all the way forwards. Great big side decks, wind gates here, so you can effectively put a plastic door across there. In fact, let's do it like that, that stops the wind being channeled down the side decks and into this area here. Massive, great big lazarette below us here. That little thing, in case you're wondering, is the rudder controls. That over there is a fold down seat, which looks exactly like that one over there. Big sliding door, and this drop down section up here closes off the galley. We'll go around the decks first actually. Very serious cleats, folding cleats there. Side gate on both sides, side access door on both sides, as you can see through there. That takes us up forwards where you have a lovely sunbathing area. Very practical and serious anchor locker, anchor winch, love a bollard, and then double space for double anchors in there. And as you can see, if we go back down the other side deck, you can see how purposeful she is. And they've got this lovely overhang here, which gives you weather protection, so as soon as you come out of the door, you've effectively got rain protection. Same sea door that side. And these are really clever, so easy to use. So you basically fold that back like that, and then the door slides across, fold it back, and the teak top acts as a lock. Fuel in there, another wind gate down here. So let's go and have a look inside. So straight away you're into this sociable dining, entertaining area. Fridge freezer over on the port side. Dining with a high-low hydraulic fold-out table. This section pulls out and makes a double berth. Lots of lovely storage down the side here. Gas cooking with a oven and grill and a 3-burner hob. Stainless sink. Little extractor fan up there. Nice big windows. Very practical grab handle up here. That moves forward, and you'll notice the Rhea logo stitched in. All of the wood and the trim options are owner choice. Beautiful helm station. Again, talking about the quality, look at that stainless steel plate. Really beautifully done, all done in-house. So there's your helm station with access to the side door. Really good view forward, even with the seats popped up. You've got a very much little ship feel. 3 individual screens, 3 individual wipers. A little bit of storage underneath there. Beautiful finished companion seat there. Battery switches down there. Now if we head forward, this is where it gets really clever. So we'll start by going forwards into the master cabin, like so. Plenty of space, acres of storage all the way across that top there. You'll see the 4 hatch in there. Plenty of headroom. I'm 1.73 m, 5'8". Storage down the side here as well with this locker, but again, look how beautifully they've put their logo into the design there. If I then turn around the other way, you'll see those hull windows on the other side, more storage in that mirrored wardrobe over there. But the clever thing is we have come through this door here. So if I close that door off, you'll see straight away you have access to a little seating area here. This section folds down and effectively gives you access to another double berth in the back there, like so. See that? So if you've got kids with you, you can put them in there. Everyone then has access to the heads. Very, very stylish. Storage up there. Wet loo in there with a shower. And then there's a perspex door in here. But this is where it gets really clever. So at the moment you've only got one cabin. What you can do is open that door, drop this catch down like that, slide this whole bulkhead forwards. Bear with me while I do this. Like that. Shut that door off. Catch that across, which I'll have to go from the other side. So effectively now, well, that door's opened itself, but with that door shut, you've got access through this door here. If I then close that off from in here, like that, you've now got access to this separate cabin. And again, same thing, it's a seat, but if you push the backrest down, it slides back and makes a bed. And then you effectively go back into here. Sorry, I'm making a bit of meal of this. And this then becomes a completely self-contained cabin. Really, really clever. Next bit that's really clever is if I take a step back and wait for my colleague to turn up. So this is just really neat. So we're in the master cabin effectively, and we want to get to the engine access and the technical space. So that stairway folds down hydraulically like that, and the stairway that took you up into the saloon takes you down into the technical space. So you can see down here you've got access to your seawater, raw water cocks, fuel, battery packs, and then in here we have access to the engine bay. How neat is that? So you're not going through the saloon floor. So you can see here we have, in this particular variant, we have the single Volvo Penta D6 440 fuel tanks, and then down over there you can see there's a generator. But you can get it with a set of you can get it with a single 370. You can also get it, while I climb out, bear with me, if you want to, with a couple of Volvo Penta 250s. So you can effectively beach this boat if you want to. So how clever is that? We'll carry on with the rest of the tour. Pretty impressive, hey? We've put that all back down. So now we will go and have a look at the flybridge. Back out here. Now again, thinking practically and logically, obviously this access point to the flybridge takes up a bit of space, but you can pop it forwards there, giving you a little bit more room. Great grab rails all the way up here. Right the way up to the top. Moving forward, you've got your sort of entertaining space. There's a foot in there, storage underneath here, table lives in there as well. Helm station, and this is clever. So this is a helm seat now, but if you want it to be social space, drop it in, turn it round, and now you've got dining seats effectively, if I go over here, that then face each other, obviously with the table in here. Garmin navigation, very clever bow and stern thruster, so you can pivot the boat in its own space, push it to starboard, push it to stern. Throttle controller, as I say, this one is a single, but you can get it with the twins. Usual engine equipment, and then a great view forward and great access if you're looking astern, because you can peer through the companionway hatch. Now you'll notice that this has effectively a mast. One, it gives you great height on your radar, so it lifts your radar above the head height of people, but also it gives you the ability to store your tender up here as well. We looked at storage on the back, but you can also store it up here if you want to. And then this little arm here, or boom if you like, becomes the winch to lift your dinghy on and off the bathing platform. So there you go, all done and dusted. That is the Rhea from La Rochelle in the south of France. which is one of the most beautiful boating places I think in Europe to go. So we will say thank you very much to the team for letting us have a look around. Do please like and subscribe, it really helps us travel to these shows and give us the motivation to film these beautiful boats. Thank you very much, I will see you next time round.